Hi everybody, we've got a solo dinner on Sanhok here. As you can see, there's the flight path southeast to northwest, jumping all the way to Mongnai, one of my favourite places to drop on Sanhok. Now, I haven't had a Sanhok solo dinner for a long time, probably because I've just been playing. I think actually it's not probably because I've been playing Vikendi, it's because I find Sanhok really challenging in terms of density of players you get. You tend to bump into a lot of people, and you tend to get shot in the back, in the sides, and it doesn't always suit my gameplay style of playing the edge. However, I'm very lucky in this game, but I'll just talk you through it. So, running towards the circle. I actually had someone chasing me as well at this point, and then this guy is running up the hill. So I've got the M416 with a 2 times on. The guy tries to get behind the tree, but doesn't quite line it up properly. Yeah, so my 2 weapons are the barrel with a red dot, and at the moment the 416 with a 2 times. A little bit light on gear. And then as I'm about to go to loot this guy, because I really want his stuff, I need his meds, I need a scope, I need attachments. I get fired at from someone over there, so I'm like, ugh. So let's smoke the dead body, the box of the guy, so then I can fairly safely loot. Obviously you can still get shot through smoke, it's not like it's hard cover, but it just gives you that extra little bit of cover for people to go. So now I've got my meds, got my energy drinks, got I think, yeah, this guy's got a 4 times scope. I could put on the 416. Not many attachments on the 416, as you can see. We've got frags, and then the next circle appears. Pretty lucky, it's very close. And what I'm doing now is I'm just thinking, right, I want to stay on the edge. I don't want to wait for the blue. As you can see, the circle's gone right down on the edge of the river. Luckily, it doesn't spin over to the other side. It stays this side of the river. So all this is in my favour. You know, with PUBG, as I've said in many videos, gunplay takes a large part of the game. You know, gun skills, circle tactics, the loot that you get. But there's a massive amount of luck as well. Will the circle go your way? Will other players kind of not bump into you? So do my little Sanhok. I quite like hiding in bushes on Sanhok, and I stay here for a few minutes till the circle comes again. Now, I've heard a lot of gunfire over to my right, over the hill. So I decide to get to the circle by going down the hill and looping in this way. There's still 15 people alive, so you never get this density of players on Vikendi, Erangel, or definitely not Miramar at this point of the game. You know, so you have to really be looking at the edge of every tree, every rock, looking into the bushes, looking into the edges of buildings, because they're all over the place. And as you see, I'm just going to bump into a chap in a minute. I am very lucky, but this kind of shows the power of the barrel and the 7 weapons. Quickly check this box, nothing in it. And in the way that you can take someone down. So still 14 people left alive. I'm worried that someone was in that warehouse, but there's not. So as I'm coming up here though, we start taking fire in a second. There we go. This player makes the mistake of not pushing me straight away. You can see how weak I was, giving me enough time to use a first aid and then get the red dot on him and give him some barrel love. Look at that health. You can't really get much lower health than that, and I'm lucky I'm on the slow side of the circle, so now it's just a case of I haven't got enough time to heal. I need to run, lie down flat and use my med kit, which is lucky I've got one of those so we can get to full health. So now again it's a case of just, well, for me on Sanhok at this stage it's just playing right against the edge and listening for the other players, letting them all kill each other, because Sanhok is great for people killing each other, just putting the mark down the centre of the circle, and then working on that information we've been given. So I know there's a guy right in front of me by this rock, and there's somebody else off to the right who's probably shooting at him. So I want to see if I can creep up on him and shoot him in the back. Unfortunately, he has other ideas and decides to rotate back because he's been taking fire. So again, the good old barrel hip fire. So now I can take this guy's meds, take his painkillers, take his... oh yes, I haven't got a vest at the moment. Take his damage level 2 vest. Take a level adrenaline syringe. Again, it's all about trying to get up to full health as well. The blue is coming out now. At this point, I've simply got to go. Molotovs, very important. If you don't use Molotovs, I always say pick them up. Grenades and Molotovs win games, as do level 3 helmets, level 3 vests, that sort of stuff. So I'm very aware that I've got open ground in front of me, so again just trying to make as little noise as possible, just looking around, trying to angle in. Right, so I can hear people over by the river, so I want to get behind this rock here, just so I've got a bit of cover coming into the circle. I'm trying to work out where I can go. Now looking at the minimap, I know that those buildings to my right aren't in, and I'm thinking maybe someone's going to come running out of those buildings any second, so I'm just going to cut in, see if I can catch anybody coming out of the building. Remember, I can use my full boost to sort of heal me. Behind this little combine harvester, I'm still not in though. More gunfire over by the river. We're down to 4, so it's 3 and me. Just waiting for someone to pop out of these buildings. Nobody comes. More gunfire. Right, so it's 3 now. So now I'm good to go now. So I know there's a guy forward and to my right. I know there's a guy forward and to my left. There's 2 guys there. And I've got this rather nice rock that almost curves around me, doesn't it? So let's take a boost and let's just use third person perspective just to peek around these rock and just see where I can see the other players. Get my barrel out. Now I know there's someone over there. There has to be someone over there. And there has to be someone over there because that's where the gunfire came from. I'm hoping that these 2 will engage each other. And that means that whoever dies will be the one I will run after. So here we go. So just looking around, just trying to breathe and just stop. I don't need to make a move, they have to come to me. But again, what lots of experienced players will do, they will rotate around. Right, I see this chap. I lose him. He's gone down onto the riverbank. So then I hear the gunfire over there. And those 2 were pretty close. Now I see the other chap, so now I'm just going to use cover just to get behind. Hopefully, the idea is that he won't see me at all, and I can just finish him off. Unfortunately, I'll miss all my shots there. So it's time to throw some grenades. With the grenades, I want to try and throw them past the rock so that the blast gets him. That might have done him some damage. That one, I think. I've still got another grenade. Let's throw another one the same side. Maybe a little bit longer. Again, that would have damaged him. He's still not sharing though. Now I've got a Molotov next, so I know if I throw the Molotov to one side of this rock, he has to come the other side because he's going to be on fire. There he is. Badly damaged. Finish him off. Cheeky dinner on Sanhok. Nice solo. PlayStation 4. If you've got any questions or comments, put them down below. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon.